Normatec compression boots and pulsed pneumatic compression of your legs and upper body. Can it help you recover from workouts faster than you could otherwise? I'm Dr. David, orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist, and I want to help you feel and perform your best regardless of age or injuries. Now, I've been on a kick lately trying different recovery strategies, honestly, for about the last 8 or 9 months. And at one of the places I like to go, where I've sadly, or maybe not sadly, I've actually got a membership. One of the treatments you can try are what's called Normatec compression garments or compression boots. And there's other companies that make these, but the place where I go only has the legs, but Normatec makes them for the arms and I think for the hips as well. But basically, it's this big boot, like it's almost like a sleeve that goes all the way up to your groin, and you put it on both legs, and it's got these hoses that hook to this machine, and basically it runs for as long as you want. It's set for 30 where I go, and it does what we call pneumatic compression, and it's sequential. So depending on the program, it may start at your foot and get tight, and then work up to your calf and get tight, and then work up to your thigh, and gradually helping to push some of the muscle breakdown products out. And then in other phases, it may be tight up at your thigh, but not down there to affect blood flow. But the theory is that it helps muscle recovery after hard workouts. So after runs and sports competitions and things like that. It's been really, really popular among the pro sports teams. That's kind of where this got started, the elite athletes. But now it's working into adults that are really active, like me, and sort of our more recreational athletes. Now the question is, how effective is this? And there are studies that do show some benefits in terms of muscle recovery. But as I've talked about in other videos with these recovery treatments, science is difficult because you know if you're sitting in one of these or not. It's really hard to blind people to whether or not they're getting the treatment. But there are some studies that do show some benefits in terms of muscle recovery. Some other ones that may not be as effective. Now, where it does seem to be most effective is in the, hey, my legs, if it's your lower body, feel better the next day. And so maybe it's a little bit easier to go into that next day's workout because you feel like your muscles have recovered a little bit better. Maybe they've rested a little bit better. There doesn't seem to be any long-term benefits, meaning if you do a leg workout today, then you go and get the compression boots, and then 7 days later you test all sorts of different things. It's not going to be any better than if you didn't do it. But if you do feel better the next day, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because then maybe you can train harder the next day, and pushing our bodies harder is kind of the goal, quite honestly. Now, where that could really be beneficial is if you're in a sport or some sort of athletic competition where you've got to compete a lot in a short amount of time. Maybe it's a soccer tournament where you have to play a game at 10 in the morning and then again at 3 in the afternoon and then again the next morning. Or you're one of those people that runs a marathon a day for 50 days, some of these crazy races or things like that. Or people putting in really long training runs for a marathon or a triathlon or something like that, and they have to recover really quickly. Maybe there is a benefit there. As I said with the infrared sauna and the whole body cryotherapy and a lot of this type of thing, if you're not sure it's for you, give it a try. I think that, check with your doctor, make sure there's not some condition that would make this something you shouldn't try, but there wouldn't be many for this type of treatment. But see how it goes. Do a hard workout with it, whether it's a run or a CrossFit workout or weights or whatever, and then go sit in those for 30 minutes. It's a little uncomfortable, as you're seeing in the video of me doing it. It can be a little uncomfortable, but once you get used to it, it actually feels pretty good. I'll listen to music or listen to an audiobook and basically relax for 30 minutes, and I really enjoy it. You may try it and be like, I can't really tell if it did me any good. Then it's not for you, but give it a try. See if it's something that might benefit you. All right, if you want more videos on other recovery treatments to recover from injuries, recover from workouts, click on the video below, and I look forward to seeing you right here next time.